Hi, I'm going to describe a country here, and I'm going to go through all the attributes. At the end of my description, I want you to guess which country I'm thinking about. Well, I'm actually thinking about two countries. The first one I think you'll get right away, but the second one I think will surprise you, though you may disagree. What two nations am I thinking about who check all these attributes? It has a deep historical culture that predates its current political system. Its population has suffered trauma from foreign intervention. It has a diaspora community that's heavily involved in international politics. Its civilians are bombed. It was once a vassal state of a superpower. It is resource rich. Its location is geographically very important to a superpower. It experienced a political upheaval that rejected a previous foreign alliance regime. There's a superpower who wants badly for it to become a vassal state. Foreign paid insurgents operate within its borders, trying to undermine the government. It depends on a superpower for weapons. It is labeled with extreme ideological terms to delegitimize it. All right, so you probably guessed I'm describing Ukraine there, but I'm also describing Iran. Iran checks all those boxes. If Iran had never sent drones to Russia, don't you think everybody would be pointing out how both countries are very similar? Right? I mean, Russia wants Ukraine and the U.S. wants Iran. And they're both using all those methods to achieve those goals. And I think that's why I criticize strongly that Zelensky has waded into this whole U.S.-Iran propaganda thing, saying Iran's a big terrorist state and people want a new government, all that kinds of stuff like that, when it's not really any of Ukraine's business. And again, in fact, if you looked at it, you'd say Iran's really in the same position that Ukraine is in. That must be a supplicant in a way to these bigger countries. And as for them sending drones, somebody I had a conversation with is like, yeah, well, Ukrainians don't like getting killed by, Iranian drones. Well, the people of Yemen don't like getting killed by U.S. Bombs given to Saudi Arabia by the United States, right? Or Palestinians. So I think, Zelensky sorts to need to get a reality check here too. The other thing is that, before the war, Ukraine exported a lot of weapons to Africa. And the people in Africa that those weapons were used on also did not appreciate Ukrainian weapons killing them. So, it's a little bit of a dirty world. So I think for Zelensky to basically say that Iran is some sort of horrible country, which maybe it is. Again, I'm not saying, you can think what you want. That's fine. I'm not saying Iran is some saint or anything. I'm just saying that the Ukrainian people and the Iranian people have a lot in common. All the things I just mentioned in that list. But if you disagree, let me know in the comments. I hope you found this fun, and thanks for watching.